Hey there, Postal here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Spitfire 16 and why it's a plane, in my opinion, you probably shouldn't get. Alright, so we're taking out the Spitfire 16. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, this is not the first battle that I've played in this plane. I forgot to hit the record freaking key in the last battle. That was just a pretty darn good battle. But we'll see where we go. So, I'll try to repeat everything I said in the first battle, and that is, I don't think this plane's worth it, in my opinion. Literally the only reason this plane would be worth somebody purchasing is if, like, the Spitfire IX is their favorite plane in the game. Why do I say that? Because all this is a Spitfire IX with its wings, when wingtips knocked off, and so it gets some more roll maneuverability. That's it. Guns are the same, engine's the same. I mean, everything else about it's the same. Obviously, this is a premium plane and a tech tree plane, so you do have the fact that let's go send them there. Let's talk about this. I went here. I'm bottom tier. I went here. I want my team to capture that. I'm going to go to the center, though. LA-11's ridiculous and maneuverable. What do I need to look out for? Alright. LA-11's going to be something that we really need to watch out for. And that's a really good pilot, too. Not that the P-51 pilot is a bad pilot. It's just, I know this guy's a really good pilot. Turn him here. The engine. Actually helps me turn better, I guess. That's kind of funny. Cool. P-51D on the way out. Let's go ahead and see if I can't get my wrench. Can I get some wrench? Are you coming at me? You are coming at me. Shoot. Dang it. So anyway, this is a weird battle. Like, we might have died there, but lucky your team's doing really well. The Spitfire 16 is nothing but a Spitfire 9 that's premium. So I mean, there's perks to that, right? You get, you know, extra gold and you get extra experience with the plane. But there's no uniqueness at all with the plane. There's not any, you know, you're not going to have any, like, nifty specialities with it. And so, to me, it's just like, well, is it something I need to go out of my way to get? Certainly not. Seriously, dude. Cool. Anyway, is it something that I want to go out of my way to get? No, the only reason I've got it is because I was able to grind it for free, and if you saw my video after I grinded it for free, I told you how disappointed I was with that. Luckily it's tier 7 grind and it wasn't anything crazy. Clearly I can't outmaneuver an LA-11, so... Oh, and he switched to an A7M. So this pilot switched from a P-51 to an A7M, so he can outmaneuver me, because an A7M can outmaneuver me. So what we're going to go ahead and do is now that we've got two planes that we can't even... Our trump card is we can outmaneuver most of the planes, except for these two planes. So they literally got two planes that we can't outmaneuver. So our goal here is going to be to avoid those interactions. Don't ever go out of your way to... Just keep throwing yourself to the wolves, literally. Let's see if I can help get this sector over here. Mediocre airspeed. So yeah, now that we can't even use our maneuverability, it's like, well, what are we supposed to do? Well, you gotta force yourself to go. Ooh, he's got his engine knocked out. That could be bad for him. Could be very bad for him, huh? Die. here. Now we can head back to the center. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna lose that mining facility though. Shoot, I'm on the wrong side of the map. And they're just camping the center. Yeah, they're just camping the center. That being said, we're so far up that even if we lose that mining facility, it might be okay. Oh, good. I can take down 12-inch Hawk here. Cool. Let's head back to the center. Let's try to get the center really quick, and then we can go get 12-inch Hawk. A7M's gonna come back and try to kill us. Probably will kill us. It's built to kill us. Do here. Come on. I heard literally none of my bullets hitting. Seriously. Holy cow, that was frustrating. Let's go ahead and get this garrison over here. He's not coming at me. Let's head over here. We can get a garrison on our own, I think.
Rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. The port will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over. We've lost the plan.
Didn't have it. Still won. They spent too much time going for the center rather than capturing anything. We didn't do anything special, obviously. My freaking... You can see right here. But we had some pretty hard counters there. But tactically, we won that. Let's take a look at a second battle. Alrighty, so we're in another Tier 8 battle. We've got 12-inch Hawk in the LA-11, which can outmaneuver us again. We've got that Pancake that I didn't even know was on our team last time. On their team this time.
Let's roll.
We're gonna see, can I type properly? Oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way, but whatever. I'm already at the garrison, so let's capture the garrison. Let's get it taken care of here. Okay, that was weird. Oh, SU-9, never mind, yeah. Go ahead on with an SU-9 and take your chances. So as I mentioned, like this plane, it's just not, it's not a bad plane for what it is. It really isn't. But that being said, even for what it is, I'd rather honestly fly various Tier 7 tech tree planes than this for fighters. Key 84 is a prime example. Same maneuverability basically, and better guns, 2 30mm cannons and 2 20mm cannons. Technically, just think of it this way: you replace the 50 caliber machine guns on this with 2 30mm cannons, and you can imagine the kind of impact this plane would have. That's what a Key 84 is, but with better altitude performance. So it's just one of those things that Key 84 is an absolutely excellent plane. If you want really maneuverable, go with the A7M. The A7M's got a better turn time than this particular plane, and just overall better maneuverability. I don't think me going for a B-32 is incredibly smart, but I'm going to do it anyway because it's the thing to shoot at. Especially sitting right behind him, I'm letting my 20mm cannons cool off. I'm using my 20mm cannons, letting them cool off, using them. Cool. I'm up so much higher than I really want to be. But there's nothing over here to kill me besides the B-32, so I'm gonna just deal with it. Oh, here comes the fighter.
A rocket
And it's 12 inch hot.
Enemy objects damaged.
See if I can get away from him. Probably not. Nope. Oh well. But we've got these 2 sectors, so hopefully we'll capture the rest of them soon. And take advantage of the fact that we got the 2 sectors. I wish I had died quicker, actually. That was just kind of a shame. But it is what it is. We've got the center. It's perfect. We're going to get this sector pretty quickly. So I'm going to push to the center and then see what I can do. I might need to go up here and defend. Or go up here and attack, more likely. But anyway, back to the Spitfire 16. It's just... Like I said, I've grinded... You might have seen a previous video of mine. I've grinded this plane. I'm glad that I got it for free. Because I would have been annoyed if I had to pay anything for it. Because it's a Spitfire 9. So, that being said, if you love the Spitfire 9, like literally, if that's your favorite plane, then you probably would enjoy, I mean, you definitely would enjoy this, and it might actually be worth it, because you can get a Spitfire 9 that gets extra points, gets extra credits, and so that might be your thing. But if the Spitfire 9 was, just another Spitfire to you, like it is to most people, then you probably don't want to spend money on this. Let's see if I can't waste this guy's time for a little bit.
The enemy is launching rockets at
And that's
us
the
from
only
the
sector they've got
military
is that rocket
Take
base
action.
now. Cool. Let's go ahead and push on to the rocket base. Luckily got some help from the other Spitfire, which is nice. Oh, hello. Nope. I'm not going head on with a freaking ground attacker. I'm not that kind of player. Yeah, flak, man. What the frig? I guess I'm the only one over here. Thought somebody else was going to be coming over here with me, because I actually can't capture this sector on my own. I need somebody to do some sort of ground damage. It's actually a pretty bad idea on my part. But I'm kind of wondering where are our ground attackers and our bombers? Why don't we have, there's nowhere else for them to try to capture. Man, I'm getting killed just by the flak. The flak's going to kill me. Good grief. Effing annoying. Where are our bombers and ground attackers? Oh, they're just taking forever to get there. Now they show up. Alright, let's see if... Actually, I need to go down here and defend. We are up by a significant amount, but if they get both military bases, that completely flips the script, right? So let's see if we can't get that defended. Oh yeah, that guy specifically.
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions.
See what
The fort
we
will
do
be
here.
unable to reach you. Do you read me?
Oh man, got the Corsair on me too.
Victory is almost ours.
Oh well. Or did like everybody showed up there? Oh well. Where's it now? Everybody's up there and they still can't capture it. Come on, boys, capture it. Come on, boys, capture it. We're gonna lose this battle now.
We cannot support you any longer.
Don't like
Storm
this.
is too heavy. Do
Don't
you
like this at
copy?
all.
Over.
What can we do about capture the center here. Hoping. There we go. Capture the center. We get. Okay, so whew, I say. Let's try to. Okay, so we've got some friendlies there. See if we can't get them to go here. Luckily, the LA-11's out. Their Pancake's still alive. I'm just not having any good impact in the last two battles. Probably need to change my mentality. What's funny is the first battle I played in, I did really, really well in, but I forgot to freaking record key. We're up on points. We should still win as long as we can hang on to the two sectors we've currently got. Why are my bullets not doing anything? How cool would it be if my bullets actually did something? Seriously. It would be awesome. This plane would be so much better if the bullets actually hit. Lots of sparklies, no damage. I swear it doesn't normally take this long to kill a plane. What do I know? We're seriously going to lose the game because I can't actually kill a plane that's sitting right in front of me. So yeah, Spitfire 16. Alright, first battle we captured we captured 2 sectors. 7 aerial targets killed. Got killed twice. It just kind of is what it is. Really just going to be difficult. Obviously they changed out what the planes they were in into planes that, you know, made a difference. Luckily, the 262 wasn't able to capture that one mining facility. We had some really, really good support here with the J21. I didn't see the Pancake at all, but obviously he was doing something, and I was just, you know, dying, I guess. So let's take a look at the second battle. All right, so the second battle was even worse. 2 sectors captured, only 6 aerial targets, died 3 times. You know, just not able to come out on top in a one-on-one engagement versus this LA-11, were we? But we were able to use you know, F3 and F4 and F7 keys to try to come out on top. Personally, for me, the Tech Spitfire line, this one was actually my least favorite plane on the line. I really enjoyed everything else, even the Spitfire 1 and Spitfire 5, Spitfire 14, and everything else. Swift took me a while to learn to like, but I love it now. Spitfire 9 was always my least favorite on the line, you know, so this isn't an overly exciting plane for me to fly. I did specialize it just for this video, and I set it up exactly how I set up my Key 84. That's what I really wanted to point out here. If you're looking for, you know, a great Tier 7 turn fighter, Spitfire 9, Spitfire 16 is okay. I prefer the A7M, which has significantly better maneuverability. Well, maybe not significantly, it's not ridiculously more maneuverable, but you've definitely got a noticeable amount of turn time better than the Spitfire 16. Same with the Key 84. Key 84 might not have quote-unquote better maneuverability. It's got the same maneuverability, but the guns on the Key 84, 2 30mm cannons, 2 20mm cannons, it's pretty darn nice. Yeah, they're slightly shorter range on the 20mm cannons, but I'd still take a Key 84. On top of that, the Key 84 has much better altitude performance, so keep that in mind as well. I'm not going to say that the Spitfire 16 is like the worst plane in the world. It just isn't. It's just not unique. It's exactly what a Spitfire 9 is, just with the sides cut off the wings, which gives you a little bit more maneuverability, but not noticeably better maneuverability. And everything else is going to be the same. In fact, actually it got slightly better altitude performance, but not really enough to notice. So I don't know, it's just such an underwhelming plane. And I'm kind of actually glad that the first game didn't record. The first game I got like 14,000 personal points, 15 kills. It was a tier 6 battle. I had to duel an XP54 that was, you know, wanting to try to outturn me, which is funny. So it was a funny game. Exactly. My cat knows what's up. But it wasn't overly showing of what makes this plane that can be frustrating, and that's what you find with these Tier 8 battles. Personally, I've got my Spitfire 16 set up with maneuverability mostly. I do have some polished skin here, so I've put the lightweight wing frame, put the lightweight power unit on here. Gives it some extra maneuverability, which is what you want to lean in on. Put the polished skin in here just because I've still got great maneuverability, and this gives me some extra airspeed, specifically while diving for my rolls on this one. I'll probably change that over since I don't dive all that often. Your altitude performance is poor enough to where you're never really high enough to take advantage of the diving. And then of course I've gone ahead and put the advanced collimator sight. Remember, you're at tier 7, you're not at tier 8, so all you've got the options for is cockpit armor and sight. Going with the sight, don't really feel the need for cockpit armor when I'm on a turn fighter, but you know, your setups may vary. As far as my consumables are concerned, doing my standard consumable build out for a fighter, so that's first aid package, pneumatic control assist, engine cooling, and universal ammo, because, you know, why not? I've gone ahead and put an emergency control system on this plane. The plane doesn't catch on fire all that often, although I think it did at least once in these two battles. But I do get the tail and the wing knocked out very often, and so I utilize that to put those back in. As far as my pilot is concerned, I've just put my Swift pilot on here, my highest point British pilot with 11 points. Specifically, I would recommend getting aerodynamics expert, and if you've got a pilot that has it, aerobatics expert would certainly be good for this plane, giving you that extra maneuverability. My Swift pilot, I need marksman 2 on that because the Swift is just 2 30mm cannons, and so you need them to hit. Don't necessarily need marksman on this plane. Besides the end of the second battle there with the frustrating inability to actually hit the target, your 20mm cannons and machine guns typically do fine, especially if you've got the advanced collimator sight on there. But aerodynamics expert I would definitely recommend. I've got resilience on this pilot as well. You may have noticed that there was times where my wings and tail got knocked out, or heck, I might have even been set on fire. But once I got down below 30% of my overall hit point pool, that all went away. That's what resilience does. It fixes your engine, wings, puts out the fire if you go below 30%. It does it one time, so if I get set on fire again, or if I get my wings knocked out again after I'm below the 30%, you know, I'm just stuck at that situation. But resilience can be really, really helpful. So yeah, Spitfire 16, I'm going to say don't spend your money on it. Literally the one person that should be wanting to go out and get this plane is the person that's like, Spitfire 9 is my favorite plane in the game. Then cool. Now you can get a Spitfire 9 that earns extra credits and gets you extra experience for your pilots. Everybody else, where Spitfire 9 is, you know, another Spitfire, then this is just going to be another Spitfire. It's just a premium version of it. Just, you know, is what it is. There's a bunch of Spitfire 5 premiums in the game. So many that I don't even have this regular Spitfire 5. So I guess Wargaming just kind of wanted to do the same thing at tier 7. But to me, it was really unexciting. Wasn't worth the grind. And if it wasn't worth the grind for free, then I can't recommend it as something that you actually go out and spend your money on. I did want to show off the ridiculously ugly paint job that you could get if you want to spend extra money. I really dislike this paint scheme. It's okay. I personally have just a speed paint on it. Gives it 3% extra bonus to your cruise speed. If you want to go try hard mode, you can, you know, just do your normal paint scheme that gives you concealment and tolerance from AA guns. Heck, I might actually do that with all the freaking damage I've been taking with the AA guns recently. I don't know if there was some sort of patch that made the AA guns better, but it does feel like over the last year, the AA guns have gotten a lot more impactful with their abilities, and I've noticed that they've been a lot more hurtful. Anyway, I'd love to hear your opinion on the Spitfire 16. I know I'm very pessimistic about this plane, very down on it. If you like it, that's great. I'd love to hear that. Feel free to comment down below about this is your favorite plane type thing. Or if you don't like it, I don't mind having my opinions reinforced. Otherwise, we can also continue the conversation in my Discord. The link is below. And I hope you have a great day.